Official briefing for the Orobie Ultra-Trail and the Gran Trail Orobie. The Orobie Ultra-Trail is a trail running race of 140 kilometres with 9,500 metres elevation gain. The race starts on Friday, 28th of July at 10 a.m. in Piazza dell'Orologio, Clusone, and finishes in Bergamo in Piazza Vecchia. The Gran Trail Orobie is a trail running race of 70 kilometres with 4,200 metres of elevation gain. The race starts on Saturday the 29th of July at 8 a.m. in Corona and finishes in Bergamo in Piazza Vecchia. The Bergamo Urban Trail is a trail running race of 20 kilometres with 700 metres of elevation gain. The race starts on Friday the 28th of July at 8:30 p.m. in Campo Utili, Bergamo, and finishes in Piazza Vecchia in Città Alta. The Orobie Ultra-Trail provides 23 refreshment points divided into 3 categories: light, medium and heavy. 2 rest areas, one in Val Bondione at 41 kilometres and one in Zambla Alta at 94 kilometres. 3 time barriers: Val Bondione at 13 hours with a rest time allowed of 2 hours, Rifugio Calvi at 23 hours, Passo di Zambla 35 hours with a rest time allowed of 3 hours. The maximum race time is 47 hours. The Gran Trail Orobie provides 13 refreshment points divided into 3 categories: light, medium and heavy, 1 rest area in Passo di Zambla, 1 time barrier in Passo di Zambla at 12 hours with a rest time allowed of 2 hours. The maximum race time is 24 hours. Bergamo Urban Trail provides 3 refreshment points, 1 time barrier in Via San Sebastiano at 2.5 hours. The maximum race time is 4 hours. Certain items are obligatory for the Orobie Ultra-Trail and the Gran Trail Orobie. As stated in the rules, each athlete must be present at the start with a working telephone with number communicated during registration, a personal cup, 1 litre water container, a headlamp with spare battery, a survival blanket, a whistle, an elastic bandage for emergencies with a minimum size of 80 by 6 centimetres, food supplies, a jacket with waterproof and breathable membrane with a hood, full-length wind-resistant trousers. Money for small emergencies is recommended, and telescopic walking poles are also recommended. Certain items are obligatory for the Bergamo Urban Trail: a working cell phone with number communicated to the organisation and a head torch. Please remember that for this year, no obligatory material will be provided by the organisation in the race pack. The obligatory items will be checked at random at the start and finish line. All obligatory material will be checked at the Passo di Zambla rest area. Bags. Athletes registered in the Orobie Ultra-Trail will receive 3 bags of different colours to be used for their personal items at the rest areas and start: a blue bag, a red bag and a yellow bag. Athletes registered in the Gran Trail Orobie will have 1 bag for personal items at the finish line, a white bag. All athletes taking part in the race are obliged to pass through the race refreshment points, keeping their race bib clearly visible for manual and electronic checks. Observe the highway code along sections of public roads. Marking. The Orobie Ultra-Trail and the Gran Trail Orobie routes are marked in the following ways: with wooden fences with yellow reflective strip, orange tape with reflective edges, reflective strips, orange tape, green OUT logo painted on the ground, signs with reflective directional arrow. The signs are present along the entire route on paths and roads, and the maximum spacing between signs is 50 metres. Several staff members will be found on the route. These include race management and refreshment point managers wearing blue t-shirts, volunteers orange t-shirts, medical assistance, high visibility vest with the word doctor, street volunteers, yellow-orange high visibility vest, sweepers, a sweeper vest, alpine guides, alpine guide uniform. Here are some technical details of the route. Orobie Ultra-Trail. The 140 kilometres takes place primarily on paths. The maximum altitude reached is 2,500 metres. Athletes are requested to take great care both night and day. The 140 kilometre route features highly technical sections. At kilometre 10, Cima Campo, there's an open ridge with steep section. Volunteers are present with radio communication equipment. At kilometre 23, Pizzo di Petto, there's a short descent along a gully with a section equipped with climbing aids. Volunteers will be present with radio communication equipment. At kilometre 33, Passo delle Miniere, there's a short descent on loose scree. Volunteers will be present with radio communication equipment. At kilometre 55-60, Brunone Valle del Salto, there's an exposed ascent and crossing on a narrow section. The section across the Valle del Salto will be equipped with fixed ropes. Alpine guides and volunteers will be present with radio communication equipment. At kilometre 71, Valle dei Frati, there's a gully with steep scree, very loose terrain. Volunteers will be present with radio communication equipment. At kilometre 86, Corna Piana, there's an ascent and long section across scree. Volunteers will be present with radio communication equipment. Kilometre 124, Filaressa Montedinese, there's a short, steep descent with loose earth and stones. Volunteers will be present with radio communication equipment. The technical sections of Corna Piana and Filaressa Montedinese are also present on the Gran Trail Orobie route. Adverse weather conditions. In the event of harsh weather conditions, race management reserves the right to bypass certain sections of the route to guarantee the safety of athletes. If conditions do not permit this, the race may be suspended temporarily or stopped.